Sir, please, sir, please, what are you doing, sir? How are you, sir?
My name is Raymond Argumeto, and I am a visual artist and owner of Gramercy Art Gallery and Studio. Gramercy is the art gallery that me and my wife opened up out here in Riverside as a creative space and studio for myself to create work, and the space that we got was just more than what we actually needed, so we decided to make it more of a retail / gallery. We just got back from DesignerCon 2021, which was fucking amazing. The preparation for it was just last minute. This year I was doing it by myself. The week leading up to it was just kind of like adversity at its finest, you know? And everything bad that could happen was happening, and we had to just get it together and keep going on, you know? And that week of DesignerCon, literally like Monday, I decided to build these walls all last minute, and I built them. I added concrete to them, you know, all by myself, which made it even more rewarding when it was just a huge hit, you know? Yeah, man, huge shout out to everyone who stopped by to the booth. I actually ran the booth myself until like the last day my wife showed up. My wife was a trooper. You know, she took care of our kids, and you know, that's my pillar, you know? She holds us up. Maybe like 3 weeks leading up to DesignerCon, I go on this trip to San Francisco to take the screen printing class with Jeremy Fish, Mike Giant, and Morning Breath. You know, 7-hour drive. And the next day I'm loading up, ready to drive back, and I go to open up my trunk, and it just, a bunch of glass just falls down everywhere. So I got jacked, our car got broken into. And then after that, my grandma gets really ill, maybe like a week before DesignerCon. And, you know, she passes away. It really, you know, like, it's my grandma, man. So it really made me question whether I wanted to do DesignerCon or not, and like how I was gonna emotionally, mentally just prepare for that, knowing that my mom and my family is going through stuff. Yeah, I asked my mom, I called her and told her like, do you want me to do this, or I can just, you know, cancel it and use the money to help fund the funeral. And she told me not to, you know, like, and she told me to just go and keep going, and that's what we did. And for it to happen the way it did, it was just like even more rewarding, you know. We also wanted to give a big shout out to all the new collectors who bought original work. After one sold, that's it. Like, I couldn't stop it, and neither did I want to stop it, you know. You know, I'm like 45 minutes away from Anaheim, Riverside. So I, you know, close up, get in the car, and I smash back home. I get some more paintings that I have. I print some more t-shirts that I got, and I grab more prints that I have, and I just jam home, and then I wake up early as hell, go back to the shop, go back to Decon in the morning. I built this little makeshift print stand out of leftover wood that I had, and a shoe rack that I built my wife. But yeah, nobody said anything, and everyone enjoyed it, and people were just going and grabbing their prints, and I was like, dude, it was just cool, man. Like, so thank you for that. There was this lady who came by, and she, you know, we had like an emotional experience about the reasoning behind Gramercy and the owl that we have as our one of our designs. And that was like, there was just so much stuff that happened that like the universe knew I had to be there, and those people had to be there, and it happened. So last day, it's time to break everything down. It's just me. I got these large ass fucking concrete walls, and my wife shows up, and she's, you know, watching the booth, and we break them down, man. My dolly, it finally takes a shit. The wheels don't spin or anything, so we had to use this big IKEA thing that I had. And we're carrying these walls out the big, you know, loading dock doors, and the metal frame literally just bends in, and all my panels fall down. And, you know, 3-day convention, I'm fucking exhausted, and this shit happens, you know, and adversity strikes again, you know. So I jam back inside to go get my drill to try and fix this somehow, and I see my boy Francisco Reyes you know, known as Never Made. He's walking up and he's like, "Yo, dude, like, you all right? You good?" And I was like, "Dude, like, my fucking dolly just busted, and like, I gotta get these panels up." And no hesitation, you know, like, he was like, "Dude, like, we got you. Like, go get what you need to get." And he had his, you know, his assistants with them, his friends with them, and they go and I go and get the truck, bring it around, and they help me load this shit. And yeah, that's what it's about, man. Like the community, our community, and the convention, it's just like kind of like really like kind of like a little family, you know. Like we had each other's backs. So shout out to Never Made. Thank you. So we're back home now, and we are, you know, still high off this powerful weekend. We have our first art walk that we're hosting here in our parking lot, December 4th, 12 to 4. If you're in Southern California or like, you know, Inland Empire area, be sure to come by, check it out. We will be doing more conventions next year, and we are looking hopefully to do ComplexCon. That's the other big one, you know. So thank you to everyone who stopped by the booth, man. Like seriously, you guys made the weekend amazing. Thank you. Cheers. It's a wrap.